Hi and welcome to Passive Active. First of all, I want to say sorry if I make some mistakes in English. I'm not a native speaker, so please don't roast me on that. This is a German YouTube channel, but did you know that you can click here on subtitles, then on the settings button and change here the language? If you click here, you will find English on the list. After clicking off English, you can see all my videos with a translated subtitle. I would be very happy if you subscribe to my channel and give it a try. Today I want to show you how to multi-mine Bitcoin HD and SIGNA over Foxy-Pool. You will find all the links in the description. First of all, you need to make sure that you downloaded and installed Visual C++. I am using a Windows 10 64-bit operating system, so I download the x64 setup file. After downloading, I start the program. I accept the terms of license and click on install. I have already installed the software. This is why I'm getting an error. But this program is necessary to start Foxy-Miner. After that, we need to download the BitcoinHD-Wallet. So I click here on Wallet and on Windows 64-bit. I have created a new folder on C to avoid any permission error, because you will have some problems if you use the Windows user folder. I named my folder temp. I have already unzipped the downloaded Bitcoin HD file and I have already installed the Bitcoin HD wallet. The setup is very easy. You need to click here on next, use the default settings and click on next, then on install, then on next, and run the Bitcoin HD wallet and click on finish. On the welcome screen, I left everything as default and clicked OK. I allowed the Windows firewall to use the program. After that, you need to full synchronize the Bitcoin HD wallet. This takes about 8 hours, and it is very important that you make sure that your wallet is full synchronized before you continue with the next steps. I've changed the language to English. If you have any question, please leave it in the comments. The next program that we need to download is TurboPlotter. You need to scroll down and click on Windows x64. We need to unzip the file. After that, we can delete the zip file. I navigate to the TurboPlotter folder and start the TurboPlotter. I click here on More Information and Run Anyways. I do not have existing plots on this computer, so I click on No. I switch to the Bitcoin HD wallet, click on Help and Generate Plotting Account. I mark the passphrase and the plotter ID, and with a right click, I can copy this text and I paste it on a text file that I have created on my C temp folder. After that, I double click on the plot ID. Please make sure that you don't copy a space or a blank, and then I paste the number in the turbo plotter and click on OK. After that, I click on Target Disk Path to select where to store the plot files. This is just a demo, so I'll go to my computer, C temp, create here a new folder, plot files, and click OK. I strongly recommend not to save the plot files on C. I recommend to use an external device or an internal hard drive that is separated from your operating system. If you have a fast SSD drive, then you can select it here to make the progress faster. You can also choose if you want to plot over your CPU or over your graphic card. In my case, I will use the CPU. And to make this even faster, I click here on max file size. I choose 2 GB and I click here on fill. I choose here also 2 GB. If you don't change these settings, the max file size and fill, then the TurboPlotter will write only one file with the maximum available space on your hard drive. So my recommendation in a real scenario would be that you use a secondary hard drive for your plot files, as I said before, and don't change the settings of the fill and max file size. With a click on Start Plotting, you will create your plotting files. After that, I close the TurboPlotter and switch to my BitcoinHD wallet. I click on Window and Receiving Addresses. With a right click, I copy my address and paste it in my text file. I want to multi-mine Bitcoin HD and SIGNA. So I copy the passphrase, go to the Signum website, click on Returning User, paste here your passphrase, click on Remember and on this button. If you want, you can save it on your browser. First of all, I copy my account ID. And paste it into the text file. On the left upper side, you see your account address and your numeric account ID. With the left click, I can copy it to my clipboard and paste it into my text file. The same with the numeric account ID. With the left click, I copy it to my clipboard and paste it in my text file. It is very important that your plotter ID from the BitcoinHD wallet is the same as the numeric account ID from your SIGNA wallet. I copy the ID, switch to the Foxy-Pool SIGNA Faucet, paste it here, and click on Get Coins to bind. I was very lucky to get the success message. If you get an error, try it again and again, like every hour or the next day. Sometimes it do not work immediately, so be patient and good luck to you. Then I switch to the Foxypool BHD and click on Bind. I paste here my plot ID that I already have in the clipboard. I switch then to my BitcoinHD wallet, click on Send, and here on the bottom left, I click on Bind to. Then I need to switch back to my browser and copy the pool address. Switch back to the BitcoinHD wallet and paste it here. I am also pasting it in my text file and copy my passphrase. Switch to my BitcoinHD wallet and paste it here. Before clicking on check, please make sure that your BitcoinHD wallet is full synchronized. Otherwise, you will get an error message and need to wait till the BitcoinHD wallet is full synchronized. So I click on check and copy bind data. Switch to my text file and paste it here. Then I switch back to my browser and paste my binding data here. After that, click on bind. Today is my lucky day. Again, I get a success message. But this is not very common that it works on the very first time. Sometimes you get an error message that said something like the pool has not enough funds or money. Then you need to wait till somebody donates some coins to the pool. This can take 1 or 2 days. So be patient, try it every hour or every 4 hours, or the next day. The next step is to download the Foxy-Miner. So I click here on Windows, unzip the file, delete the zip file, navigate to the Foxy-Miner folder, and start the Foxy-Miner. Now I need to select which coins I want to mine. BitcoinHD is already selected, so I'll go with the arrow key down to SIGNA and select it with space and hit enter. Now I need to copy my BitcoinHD payout address. So I switch to my text file, copy the address, and paste it with a right click. After that I hit enter. Then I can choose a name. I also write the name to my text file and hit enter. Then I can give my miner a name and hit enter. You don't need to write this in your text file, but I do it anyways, just for my documentation. Next, I need to copy my SIGNA account address, paste it with a right click and hit enter. Then you can choose an account name and a miner name for SIGNA. I want Foxy-Miner to mine Bitcoin HD with a higher priority, so I hit here enter, and SIGNA with a lower priority, so I hit here enter because it's pre-selected. With a left click I mark this file path and copy it with a right click and paste it here to my text file. I switch back to the Foxy-Miner and hit enter to exit the program. You can paste this path to your Windows Explorer and hit enter. Open the Foxy-Miner config file with a double click. I choose the editor and click on OK. Then I scroll down. Here I can see the folder where my plot files are stored. I highly recommend you to close the window, copy the configuration file and paste it in the same folder so you have a backup if anything goes wrong. I open again the Foxy-Miner configuration file, scroll down, and if you have, for an example, 3 hard drives with plot files, you can add here the directories by just putting a minus, the drive letter. This depends on your configuration. Please make sure that the Foxy-Miner is not running when you are editing this configuration file. You can also change your name here and your payout address. For SIGNA and for Bitcoin HD. If you go to the Foxypool BHD website, you find here a documentation. If you click here on Foxy-Miner and configuration, you will find the configuration options, but I would recommend you to leave it as it is. And if you make some changes, please make sure that you have a backup of your configuration file. In my case, I don't want to save these additional directories, so I close the file and do not save the changes. For the next step, it is very important that you have bind your both wallets with the Foxy-Pool. So please make sure that you have this success message here and here before you continue with the next step. The next step for SIGNA is to copy this pool address, then go to your SIGNA Classic wallet, click here on Settings, take a look on your account balance and make sure that you have some coins here. Click on Reward Assignment, paste the address here, click on Standard or on Cheap. If you choose Cheap, the transaction could take like an hour or two, but you could save some coins. I choose Standard to make it faster and click on Set Reward Recipient. I forgot to say that if you go back here where we copied the pool address, if we scroll down, we see that the address starts with burst. So we need to switch back to our SIGNA Classic wallet and type here burst and leave the rest like it is. I also paste it here for my documentation and click on Set Reward Recipient. This will take some time, so I continue with my BitcoinHD-Wallet. If you click here on Info, you see that bindings cost the pool 0.2 Bitcoin HD. So again, please be patient if the pool has not enough balance and make sure that you get this success message before continuing with the next step. After getting the success message, navigate to your Foxy-Miner. In my case, it is on ctemp and start the software. We can see here some settings like my path, where my plot files are stored, and the size or the total capacity, and my CPU and GPU information. Then I navigate to the Foxypool SIGNA and click on Dashboard, and the same to the Foxypool BHD and click on Dashboard. I should see in the next 24 hours my account name by searching my name here. So again, please be patient, wait till the transaction was successful. And if you have some error messages like this one, then close the Foxy-Miner, wait like 1 hour and start the Foxy-Miner again. I can right click on the icon and pin it to the taskbar so I can close it and reopen it faster. But here I need to wait a little more, so I close the Foxy-Miner and give you some little tips, they may be helpful. I right click on Foxy-Miner and send a shortcut to my desktop. Then I cut this file, go with a right click on Start and Run, type in shell :startup and click on OK and paste the file here because this is my auto start folder for Windows. So the next time that I reboot my Windows, the Foxy-Miner will start automatically. This is very helpful if your Windows system do some Windows updates by itself and reboot your computer without your permission. This is typical for Windows 10 operating system. So I recommend you to put the Foxy-Miner in your auto start to have a less downtime if your computer needs to reboot. Another tip that I can give you is to navigate to the power options Sorry for my German operating system. I hope you know how to navigate to this. Otherwise, here is a little how-to. What I want to show you is on the advanced power settings, go to your hard drive and change the time to never, so that your hard drive never go to the sleep mode. This will increase your earnings. So I click here on OK. Also make sure that your operating system do not go to a sleep mode. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write it in the comments. I am more than happy to help. And again, sorry if I mispronounce some words or terms, but I'm very sure that you understand what I wanted to say. Let's take a look here in the SIGNA wallet. We have 6 confirmations, so I give it another try. But maybe I need to restart the Foxy-Miner in the next couple of hours. We will see. I will also show you how to pledge the coin. Pledging is like staking. You can reinvest your earnings and get little by little more and more coins. So I go to the Foxypool BHD and click on Info. I scroll down to pledging to the pool and see that I first need to select point 2. Then I have to paste this wallet address here. I can also give it a name, choose the amount, and click on send. So I copy the pool address and write it here to my documentation. So I switch to my BitcoinHD-Wallet and click on Overview. As you can see, I have no coins in my wallet, but I try it anyway. I click on Send, click here on the button left on point 2, paste the wallet address from the Foxypool, give it a name. If I had some balance, I could click on Use Available Balance. I could also click here to subtract the fee from my amount. The transaction fee is shown here. And let's see what's happened if I click on Send. Okay, as suspected, this is not working, but once you have pledged some coins and want to bring it back to your wallet, you can go to Transactions. Here you will see all your transactions, and with a right click, you can click on Unbind and bring it back to your wallet. You can do this anytime you want. Pledging in SIGNA, it's called Commitment. Here you can click on Commitment, choose your amount, the fee, and if you want to remove your commitment, and accept with OK. I click on cancel because I have no coins on my wallet. Click on like if you found this video helpful. Subscribe if you want to give it a try to see my videos with subtitles, and leave me a comment if you have any questions. Take care and see you soon.